What is going on YouTube? I hope you're all having a fantastic day and welcome back to another video. Now in today's video I'm going to be showing you guys all the assault rifles with diamond camo on. Now I've recently achieved this camo because I've completed all of the gold camo challenges for each of the assault rifles excluding the classic weapon assault rifles. Now I'm just going to show you guys what they look like. And I've basically created 5 classes, all exactly the same, with exactly the same attachments. Apart from the Type 2, I've opted to sacrifice a sight for the scavenger perk. Now, basically what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be hopping into a team deathmatch, just a quick game, and I'm going to be showing you guys through all of the assault rifle diamond camos. Now before I do that, I just like to remind you guys to leave a like on this video if you enjoy the video, and also if you're new around here and haven't done so already, be sure to click that subscribe button, and if you are subscribed, be sure to enable notifications to know exactly when I post my next videos. And also in the description below there'll be a link to my 500 subscriber giveaway where I'll be giving away £40 if I reach 500 subscribers before March 31st, or £20 if I reach 500 subscribers after March 31st. Now let's get into this video. Now I'm going to be going into a TDM, and I'm basically, every time I die I'm going to be switching out an assault rifle. So I'll start on the MV4, and once I die I'll switch to the R3K, then once I die again I'll switch to the K-bar, etc, etc, until I do a full loop back round to the MV4, and then I'll just go repeat the process, and we'll just see how many kills we can get as opposed to how many deaths we can get. We're going to try and basically turn up in this lobby. Right, we're back guys. We're going to be playing a bit of Scorch TDM, and I'll be showing you guys obviously the diamond camos for the assault rifles, and we're going to start off with the MV4 here. And as you can see, it's quite a nice shiny camo. It covers the entirety of the gun, and unlike before the patch, which happened maybe a week ago, it is actually like a silvery whitey colour, like a silver grey white, and it's extremely shiny, more shiny than what it used to be. But it used to have a like a blue tinge to it, you know. It was really nice, and it's personal preference which one you prefer. Obviously, in my opinion, I prefer the blue one just because it had a little bit of text, little bit of colour to it. And as you can see, we're not actually getting off to the greatest of starts. I pre-fire here, pick up a nice kill, and then get pooed on by a shotgun. And I actually did forget to switch weapons, a couple of deaths. But as you can tell, it's not a live commentary. I did actually do a live commentary for this video, but yeah, I had my mic way too close to my mouth, and it wasn't very pleasant to listen to. Not because you could hear me like breathing or whatever, just whenever I got a little bit loud, the sound wasn't that good. But we pick up a decent kill there, and I think we pick up we don't pick up a kill here, but we should on the next death be switching to the K-bar. But I'm just going to talk about the MV4 for a little while, and it's probably the second best assault rifle in the game in my opinion. It's really good at long range to medium range, probably not the best at close range, and we've actually switched to the R3K, which is pretty good. It's probably the best in its class at long range if you can hit your bullets. Now if you hit all of your bullets, like you got a really good shot on you, you can one burst people. Unlike me there, I just got completely melted by the MV4 at medium range. But now we're going to whip out the K-bar and show you guys how good this gun really is. It's probably the best assault rifle in the game. It's more of a medium / long to short range assault rifle. It's probably the best at short range, including better than the Type 2, which is more of a short range assault rifle. I think that's how it's designed, because you can split it into two akimbo weapons. But you just see there how quickly the K-bar melts. It doesn't have very much recoil, it has a tiny bit, so you're going to have to learn how to control that recoil. But yeah, that guy just got smelted, and this guy just gets whipped on. And we're on a pretty nice streak here. We'll pick up this kill, and obviously hit that quick rewind to dip out of there. Don't want to get killed. Call in the vulture. And you guys can see that this is probably the second best, at least the second best assault rifle. It's all preference, whether you're a long range player or and this guy actually starts a bit of beef in this game. He starts shooting bodies, he gets really salty. But As you can probably tell, I didn't actually switch weapons there. I meant to, but we're going to have another go around with the K-bar. And the diamond camo looked pretty nice on the K-bar. As I said before, the blue one was probably nicer, but unlike a lot of other camos in this game, the diamond camo actually covers the entire gun. I don't know whether I've mentioned this, but other camos used to cover the entirety of the gun until Infinity Ward actually like changed the camos about a week into the game, because camos used to look super nice. Like, my favorite camo was the white out camo because it covered the entirety of the gun. There we go again, kids shooting my body. But it used to cover the entirety of the gun, and we're going to switch over to the Type 2 assault rifle here, the one that can split into 2 akimbos. It's probably the worst assault rifle in the game. It is completely awful. Don't really know why I'm jump shotting there. Hit that quick rewind, get out there. And yeah, the Type 2 is just god awful. It probably has more recoil than the K-bar, and it does less damage than the K-bar. It probably shoots a tiny bit faster than the K-bar, and I probably should pick up this kill here, but I don't. As simple as that. And as you can see, this actually happened a couple of times to me. The Volk actually, as I spawned in with the diamond camo, I don't know whether it's a diamond camo glitch, but it went like invisible as I spawned in with it. I don't know whether that's like first time thing on this map, because I only really used this weapon once on this map. But I actually tried to record this previously, and it spawned in invisible again on the first time use. I didn't check whether it spawned in invisible in any other uses, but after cycling through the entire assault rifles, we're back through onto the MV4. Now, I am thinking about doing a most OP weapon like miniature series for Infinite Warfare, and the MV4 is probably going to be included on it, not the normal version. I mean, the normal version is pretty decent, I'm not going to lie, but the Fallout weapon variant for the MV4 is pretty good. Obviously, it allows you to get a nuclear on a 25 kill streak, not like the nuclear medal, that's a 30 kill streak, but the nuclear like kill streak, special kill streak that you can't use unless you have the nuclear perk guns. And it also has a foregrip on it, which can be stacked again with another foregrip, so even though you probably don't need to run a foregrip with the MV4, it has literally zero recoil. If you run the Fallout MV4 plus another foregrip, then it literally, the sight doesn't move as we get raped by a shotgun at close range. Basically the opposite situation you want to be in with an R3K against a short range shotgun. Now, just to prove how good the K-bar is, you just see me melt 2 guys quickly there. And I do believe I go on a pretty decent streak now with the K-bar. I think I get my warden, I'm 100% sure. I'm not gonna like basically tell you I'm getting my warden if I don't, you know. As we pick up another kill, get on a 3 kill streak. Don't know what this kid is really doing there, to be honest. He's watching an area where there's literally none of my teammates there. Obviously he doesn't know that, but he gets shot in the back, pick up another kill, run a 4 streak, actually 5 streak made that. Really don't know what this kid does, but I think he just puts his controller down. We pick up the Vulture, we're on a nice 7/8 streak, I'm not really sure. Pick up the double, jump out the way of this guy, juke him a little bit, pick up another one, hit that quick rewind so we don't get completely smushed by all these people. Right, pick up the 11th kill of that streak and earn ourselves a nice warden. Now, as you can see, I'm 36 and 30, not a bad game. To say that I haven't actually played in a while, obviously you guys didn't know that. I'll pick up that 3 kill and completely choked there, to be honest, but it's not a bad game. And also to say that I am actually just starting to learn how to play claw. If you don't know what claw is, it's basically a different way of holding your controller, because I actually have a scuff paddle, but my A paddle doesn't actually work. My paddle that I used to jump, whenever I click it in, sometimes it jumps, sometimes it doesn't jump, it just gets stuck. So I'm learning how to play claw. It is a little bit harder than having to, well, it's not harder, it just takes a while to get used to. And as we see out the game here with a final double kill, tell them to shush, calm down, And that's going to be it for this video, guys. So if you enjoyed the video, be sure to leave a thumbs up on it, and also if you're new around here and haven't done so already, be sure to hit that subscribe button and enable notifications to know when I go live, well, not live, when I submit a new video. And also finally, check the description down below for a link to my new Minecraft series, which I'm starting off, called My Minecraft Adventures, and a link to my 500 subscriber giveaway, where I'll be giving away £40 if I reach 500 subscribers before March 31st, or £20 if I reach 500 subscribers after March 31st. And with all that said, guys, this has been your boy Flaash. Until next time,